Welcome back to In Ohio Country today, and with me I have Max Favorite from Angola, Indiana. Max, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you happened to get in this before we really start talking about your collection?
Well, I was a farmer all my life, milked cows, and back in about 1985, I actually bought a dealership and really got interested, and then I kind of got into the exotic ones. It's more fun if you're number one. So, so that's how I went to Madison, Ohio one time, and there was a Go demo there, and I went home and looked and found out that I actually had one that had been painted red. So then I started collecting them, and I now have 5 Go demos. They was built in 1970 as a demo program, and then they was most of them painted afterward back red. And if you can find them, it's just actually like if you had a 66 SS or something, or a Camaro, with the big motor or something. This is just kind of the exotic tractors of the collections.
Yeah, Max, I remember when I was a kid that this program, I remember that the local dealer having one or the two of these out. And actually, when you're talking about demo, they actually took them out of the farmer, and the farmer got to try them out before he decided whether he was going to buy it or not.
This particular one here went out to the farmer as a demo, and the farmer says, "Oh, you're not going to leave the farm, it's staying here, and you're not painting it red." So when I got this tractor back, it was actually still gold painted yet. So.
About how many of these demos were built? Do you have any idea?
We don't know for sure. They was only built for 5 or 6 months in 1970. There's some of them appearing now that's not really gold demos.
How many of these? You say you have a total of 5 of these demos, but you have a lot of other things in your collection as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you span up on the side of the truck, you can see some of my tractors. One time I had probably 35, and I sold everything now down to just the elite tractors, the ones that I bought new myself, and the ones that go demos or something special about them. The V8s and some of them that really showpieces are neat to take to a fair or something.
One other thing that you do have in your collection that's I wouldn't say unique, but you don't see them anymore. And I remember them because, well, as a kid, I had an international pickup truck, and you have an international Scout over there.
Yes, I do. I come out of Central Texas, and there's no salt or anything on it. Most of them rusted out around here. 3 years they was mess, but I got that in, and we take that with me. And when I get ready to leave tonight, we just take the Scout back to the motel, and plus we can bar hop or whatever we're doing tonight with the Scout and act like a bunch of teenagers and yell and scream at everybody. So it's probably getting as much attention now, the Scout, because more people relate to it, especially in this area, this close to Fort Wayne, Indiana, because it was built in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So,
this whole thing is a passion, has to be a passion, and obviously you've developed that over time.
Not only the passion, it's the friends you make, and it gets to be an excuse to go somewhere, meet with your friends and party and have a good time and reminisce. And if you see the tent I got set up down here, they all come down and sit down and talk about old times. And I see people I haven't seen for 20, 30 years in other fields, in the dairy field, and I really enjoy it, especially at my age. So.
Well, Max, we greatly appreciate you being with us.
Okay, I enjoyed it.
We'll be back with more in Ohio Country Today right after this.